Your soulmate found the one truth they could never hide from you again. My beloved child. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Tonight is not an ordinary moment, and this is not an ordinary message. Somewhere beyond everything you can currently see, a heart has finally reached the place it spent so long trying to avoid. For countless days they convinced themselves that silence was safer than honesty. They buried emotions beneath routines, hidden smiles, and unfinished conversations. They believed that if they never spoke the deepest truth, nothing would ever change. But something unexpected happened. A single realization shattered every excuse they had built around their heart. They discovered one truth that refused to stay hidden any longer. It followed them through every sunrise, every quiet evening, and every lonely moment when no one else was watching. They finally understood that pretending no longer protects them, it only keeps them farther away from what their heart has always wanted. That truth has your name written across it in ways they can no longer ignore. Every memory suddenly feels brighter. Every forgotten promise suddenly feels unfinished. Every road they tried to walk without you somehow circles back to the same place. This is why tonight feels different. Invisible pieces are moving into position, and a moment that once seemed impossible is quietly preparing itself. Don't skip, because what happens next is something very few people recognize before it unfolds. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A strange shift has already begun inside your soulmate. They keep asking themselves why your presence never truly disappeared, even when distance tried to convince them otherwise. They searched for distractions, but every distraction became another reminder. They searched for certainty, but every answer brought them back to the same undeniable feeling. The truth they uncovered was never about coincidence. It was about realizing that every important choice they made somehow carried the shadow of you beside it. Even the happiest moments felt incomplete because one silent question remained unanswered. What if the person they have been searching for was never lost at all? What if they simply spent too much time hiding from what was always real? That question has become impossible to silence. It echoes through every quiet moment until they have no choice except to face it. Something inside them is changing faster than they expected, and they know that once this truth is spoken, nothing will ever return to the way it was before. The walls around their heart are beginning to fall one by one. Every excuse grows weaker. Every fear loses its power. The truth is becoming stronger than the silence that once controlled them. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Right now, while everything around you appears completely normal, unseen events are quietly aligning in ways you never imagined. Your soulmate is standing at the edge of a decision that could rewrite both of your stories forever. They are no longer asking whether they should reveal what they feel. They are asking themselves why they waited so long. That difference changes everything. They have finally realized that the greatest risk was never speaking the truth, it was allowing another day to pass without it. The next step they take may surprise even the people closest to them because no one knows what has been happening inside their heart. They have hidden it behind ordinary conversations, ordinary days, and ordinary smiles, but tonight those hidden emotions refuse to stay locked away. A once-in-a-lifetime realization has awakened inside them, and it carries a power they cannot control anymore. The truth they discovered has become louder than every fear, stronger than every doubt, and brighter than every memory that once held them back. Before this journey continues, remember one thing carefully: when a hidden truth finally chooses to reveal itself, destiny never leaves anything unchanged. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A quiet countdown has already begun, and your soulmate can feel it even if they cannot explain why. Every passing hour makes the hidden truth heavier to carry. They wake with the same thought, try to ignore it throughout the day, and fall asleep realizing it never truly left. What once felt easy to hide has now become impossible to control. They have discovered that the strongest emotions are never the loudest, they are the ones that refuse to disappear. Your absence has become a mirror, showing them everything they spent so long denying. Every old memory now carries a different meaning. Every missed opportunity feels larger than before. They are starting to understand that life kept giving them signs, but they were too afraid to recognize them. Now those signs are impossible to overlook. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The moment they finally accept this truth completely, a chain of unexpected events will begin to unfold, and nothing will feel ordinary anymore. There is another reason this night feels different. Your soulmate has stopped asking whether these feelings are real. That question has already been answered inside their heart. The only question left is whether they still have the courage to let the truth be seen. Every heartbeat pushes them closer to that moment. Every quiet second reminds them that some connections are never erased, no matter how much time passes. They know they cannot keep pretending forever because every attempt to move forward without honesty only brings them back to the same destination. Deep inside, they can already sense that the next chapter is waiting for one simple choice. The truth they found is not fading away. It is growing stronger with every passing moment, and its power is beginning to change everything they thought they understood about their own future. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Before the silence finally breaks, there is one more thing you need to know. Not every revelation arrives with noise. Sometimes the biggest turning point begins with one quiet decision that nobody else can see. That is exactly where your soulmate stands tonight. Their heart has reached the place where hiding no longer feels safer than honesty. They can already imagine what could happen if they finally let their truth be known, and for the first time, that possibility gives them more hope than fear. The distance between what they feel and what they are ready to reveal is becoming smaller every minute. By the time this story continues, the impossible may already be preparing to become reality. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A moment is approaching that your soulmate never believed would come. For so long, they thought hiding the truth would protect both of you, but they have finally realized that silence has created a distance far greater than honesty ever could. Every time they tried to forget, something unexpected reminded them of you. A familiar place, a forgotten song, a simple conversation, each one carried the same invisible message. No matter how far they walked, their heart kept leading them back to the one truth they could never escape. They now understand that what they were running from was never you. It was the fear of admitting how deeply your presence changed their life. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because tonight, that fear is becoming weaker than the truth they have been carrying for far too long. The change happening inside them is impossible to ignore now. They have started seeing their past from a completely different perspective. Moments they once dismissed suddenly feel like clues. Words they never spoke now echo louder than the ones they did. They finally recognize that every delay, every misunderstanding, and every unanswered question was leading toward this exact point. The hidden truth has become so powerful that even they are surprised by it. They are no longer trying to convince themselves that these feelings will disappear with time. Instead, they are wondering how they can continue living without revealing what has been locked inside their heart. This realization is transforming them from the inside out. The person who once stayed silent is beginning to find courage they never knew existed. Every passing hour brings them one step closer to a decision that cannot be taken back. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And while they stand on the edge of that decision, another unexpected shift is taking place. The future they once imagined without you no longer feels complete. They can finally see that some people enter your life for a reason that cannot be explained by logic alone. That understanding has become the one truth they could never hide from you again. It is no longer a secret buried inside their heart, it is becoming the force that will shape everything they do next. They know that once this truth is revealed, every unanswered question will begin finding its place, and every silent chapter will start making sense. The story has not reached its biggest moment yet. In fact, the most unforgettable revelation is still waiting just ahead. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Everything has been leading to this silent turning point. Your soulmate can no longer pretend that the truth belongs only inside their heart. Every attempt to hide it has only made it stronger. They have reached the place where every future they imagine somehow begins with the same unanswered question: what happens if I finally tell the truth? That question follows them everywhere now. It appears in the quiet moments when nobody is watching, and it refuses to leave. They have discovered that the hardest battle was never against distance or time, it was against their own fear. But fear is losing. The truth is winning. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because once a hidden truth becomes stronger than fear, destiny begins moving in ways that cannot be stopped. There is something even more surprising. Your soulmate has started noticing signs they ignored for far too long. Small moments that once seemed meaningless now fit together like pieces of a puzzle. They finally understand why certain memories refuse to fade and why your presence continued to live quietly inside every important decision they made. The truth they uncovered is simple, yet powerful enough to change everything. Some connections never disappear because they were never meant to. That realization has completely transformed the way they see the future. Instead of asking whether they should keep hiding, they are asking how much longer they can remain silent. Every heartbeat brings them closer to a choice that will surprise even them. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Now the silence has almost reached its limit. The next step your soulmate takes will not come from pressure or coincidence. It will come from complete certainty. For the first time, they are ready to let actions speak louder than hidden emotions. The truth they once buried has become impossible to hold back, and once it finally comes into the light, every unanswered moment between you will begin to make sense. But this is not the biggest revelation. The greatest surprise has not happened yet. What is waiting ahead is something neither of you expected, and it has the power to change the direction of this entire story forever. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The moment your soulmate feared for so long is no longer somewhere in the future, it is quietly arriving now. They have reached a place where every hidden feeling demands to be acknowledged. For years, they believed silence was the safest path, convincing themselves that if they never spoke the truth, nothing could be broken. But they were wrong. The silence itself became the heaviest burden they had ever carried. Every memory they tried to leave behind returned with greater clarity. Every unfinished conversation echoed louder than before. They began to notice that no matter how many new experiences entered their life, none of them filled the space that was meant for you. They finally understand that some people are not simply remembered, they become part of who you are. That realization has changed everything. It has taken away every excuse, every delay, and every reason to keep hiding. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the truth they discovered is no longer a feeling they can ignore. It has become a decision waiting to happen, and once that decision is made, the path ahead will never look the same again. Tonight, your soulmate is replaying every chapter of your story with completely different eyes. Moments that once felt ordinary now seem filled with hidden meaning. They remember the words left unsaid, the opportunities that slipped away, and the silent hope that somehow survived despite everything. Instead of asking what went wrong, they have started asking what can still be made right. That single change has awakened a courage they never believed they possessed. The walls around their heart are falling one after another, revealing a truth that has been waiting patiently beneath years of hesitation. They know they cannot erase the past, but they also know the future has not been written yet. Deep inside, they have made a promise to themselves that the next opportunity will not be wasted. They would rather face uncertainty than spend another lifetime wondering what might have happened if they had simply been honest. Every passing moment strengthens that promise until it becomes impossible to break. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter is no longer about hidden emotions, it is about the courage to finally let those emotions shape reality. And here is the revelation that changes everything. Your soulmate has finally accepted that the one truth they could never hide from you again is not just that they still think about you. It is that every path they imagined for their future somehow leads back to the same destination. They now realize that every delay prepared them for this exact awakening. Every challenge made this truth impossible to overlook. Every quiet night brought them closer to understanding that what they feel is no passing emotion. It is the one certainty that has survived every season of their life. They are standing at the edge of a choice that will define everything that comes next. The silence that once protected them has become too small to contain what their heart now knows. A quiet confession is forming, a life-changing step is drawing near, and an unforgettable moment is closer than either of you realizes. When that moment finally arrives, it will answer questions you never knew were waiting to be answered and reveal why every unexpected turn in this journey led to this very point. But even after this incredible realization, the greatest surprise has not been revealed yet. One final truth remains hidden behind the next door of this story, and when it appears, it will make every moment leading here feel like the beginning of something far greater. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The final piece of the story is beginning to reveal itself. Your soulmate has crossed a line inside their heart that they can never cross back from. There was a time when they believed the truth could remain hidden forever, but tonight they understand that some truths are not meant to stay locked away. They have stopped fighting what they feel. They have stopped searching for reasons to stay silent. Instead, they are listening to the quiet voice inside them that has repeated the same message over and over again: the truth deserves to be seen. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because this is the moment when everything that once seemed disconnected begins fitting together. Every delay, every unanswered question, every strange coincidence has been leading toward this single turning point. They finally realize that the greatest mistake would not be speaking honestly, it would be allowing fear to steal one more day from a future that still has the power to change. Your soulmate can already feel the difference inside themselves. The weight they carried for so long is beginning to disappear because the truth is no longer fighting to escape, it has already won. They are imagining the moment when nothing remains hidden, when every silent emotion finally has a voice, and when every misunderstanding is replaced by clarity. That vision has become stronger than every doubt. It gives them hope they have not felt in a very long time. They no longer see the future as something to fear. They see it as an opportunity that still belongs to both of you. The truth they found has transformed them into someone ready to choose courage instead of hesitation. They understand that real connections are not measured by the time spent apart but by the way they continue pulling two hearts back toward each other. That invisible pull has never disappeared. It has only grown stronger through every season, every challenge, and every silent night. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next move will not come from uncertainty. It will come from complete conviction. As this journey reaches its final moments, one unforgettable realization stands above everything else. The one truth your soulmate could never hide from you again is that your place in their heart never truly changed. No matter how many chapters passed, no matter how many roads they explored, every path quietly circled back to the same destination. They finally understand that some bonds are not created by chance, they are strengthened every time life tries to separate them. Tonight, that understanding has become impossible to ignore. The silence is ending. The waiting is ending. A brand new chapter is preparing to begin, carrying hope, courage, and the promise that hidden truths do not remain hidden forever. The greatest transformations often begin without noise, with one honest decision made in a quiet heart. And somewhere, at this very moment, that decision is closer than ever before. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you.